Hello, my name is Nikka Gershman-Pepper. I'm a flutist and I'm honored to be a Classicalia semi-finalist. Well, I started playing the flute when I was 6 years old. Every musician in the orchestra thinks that their instrument is the best instrument. The flute actually came to me in a dream. And one morning I woke up and I said, I want a flute. I feel very blessed to have a legendary teacher, Jim Walker. One of the things that he preaches is operatic vibrato. And so it is integrated within the sound, and it isn't like an ornamentation, but it is a true part of your playing. It's really an operatic instrument, and some of my favorite composers for the flute were also major opera composers. My favorite violinist, Yehudi Menuhin. The first time I heard him playing was on a vinyl record, and it sounded like he was in the room serenading me. It opened a whole new world, and I want to sing through my instrument like he sings through his. This is my flute. It's really my magic wand. This is a Haynes flute. It was made in Boston. I was named the youngest worldwide Haynes Young Artist, and it's really an honor for me to represent my flute because this is, for me, the best flute company. It is one of the oldest flute companies in the United States. The head joint is solid silver, but with a golden lip plate. For me, in reality, the metal doesn't matter as much as the feel of the instrument, because when I put my lips to the flute for the first time, I knew that this was going to be the flute. This was going to be my companion. I actually got it during the pandemic. When I had more time to practice at home, I realized that music communicates to all people and that this was really my path. One day when I was about 8 years old, I turned on the radio in the car and I was listening with my grandfather, and it was an incredible young flutist performing. It turned out that this flutist was on the National Public Radio From the Top broadcast, which aims to bring into the spotlight young musicians under the age of 18. And ever since that day, I dreamt to be part of this radio broadcast. And recently, From the Top traveled to my school, and they held auditions for 5 slots to perform on the radio. And I was really lucky to be selected as one of the 5 musicians. It's really an incredible opportunity for me to hopefully inspire hundreds of thousands of listeners across the country. One of my favorite types of pieces to play on the flute is the waltz. And I absolutely adore the dance style, even though I can't dance. It's one of the reasons why Vienna is one of my favorite cities, because of the waltz, and it really motivated me to actually apply to Classicalia, because the chance to perform in Vienna, a place where the waltz was born, is just an incredible opportunity. For my round 2 audition, I performed the first movement of the Flute Concerto in E minor by Saverio Mercadante. This concerto was rediscovered by one of my favorite flutists, Jean-Pierre Rampal, in the 20th century. And when I play this piece, I really feel like I am part of the tradition of reintroducing the pieces of forgotten composers. And one thing that I'm very proud about of this piece is that I recently performed it with the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra after I won the gold medal in their Young Artist competition. One challenging part about this piece is to make sure that all of the dynamics are very contrasted. For me, it's always been a challenge because the breath support, just like in singing, is very difficult for a soft note or phrase. And the way I overcame this challenge was by using a book by Trevor Y, the very famous English flutist. And during the first stages of quarantine, I actually wrote to him by email. He's retired and he is one of the legendary flutists in England. And he was a student of one of my favorite flutists, Marcel Moïse. And I was not expecting a response, but he responded to me and he helped me overcome all of these challenges. And he also very generously sent me some beautiful and old memorabilia of my favorite flutists, some photos from the 1940s and concert programs. And his influence on my dynamics really helped me overcome this challenge in the piece. Bye.